Hey everyone, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a get ready with me for wearing makeup when you have to go somewhere and wear a mask. Sometimes you want to wear a little bit more makeup, or maybe there's an event where you need to wear a mask. So I wanted to show you guys what I've been doing and still be able to have that like glowy, bronzy style makeup and still not have to put on like a super matte long wear foundation. So I have a few things that I've been doing to still wear the lighter, dewier foundations that I like to wear and still make it last a long time. I don't mind getting makeup on my mask because I wash them all the time, but this is just what I've been doing. Another thing that I love to do when I wear a mask is to usually have my hair back and accessorize more with accessories, so jewelry. I'm actually working with Ana Luisa in this video. So I have 2 pairs of earrings from them and a set of necklaces, and they actually do sell them in a set, which is really nice, but they are not connected. So you can wear them at different times, but they look so cute together. I'm obsessed with the jewelry. It looks so good and they're amazing quality. Accessorizing when you wear a mask is just another thing to like keep your look looking elevated if you want to look fashionable and stylish and still wear a mask. I'm so cool with wearing masks. They've become like a new accessory to me, so I always love to add extra things when I'm wearing them just to kind of help make it part of the outfit. If you are interested in the pieces that I got from Ana Luisa, I will have them listed in the description box below, as well as a discount code. When I got all of these pieces in the mail, I was really impressed because it comes in teeny tiny packaging, so they don't have a lot of extra wasteful products when you buy them. And it's such a cute little box. It says smaller packaging, less waste, more love. And they come in these little pouches, so obviously you can continue to use these to store your jewelry inside, or for when you're traveling, which is always convenient to have little pouches for your jewelry. I will talk a little bit more about the jewelry in this video, but I also am going to be talking about the types of makeup that I like to wear with a mask and little tricks that I do to keep it lasting longer underneath the mask if you're wearing it for a very long time. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and check out the other videos on my channel. I do cruelty-free beauty videos as well as lifestyle and some fashion, so if you're into that, definitely check them out and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get started with this video. First, I wanted to show you guys the pieces that I did choose from Ana Luisa. The first one is the Silvia set. Technically, it's 2 pieces because they are individual necklaces, but they're sold as a set. They are both 14 karat gold plated, and I love this one specifically because the horn design here reminded me of a crescent moon, and I love anything that looks like a moon. And they're both so cute together, but of course you can wear them separate. And then I also wanted some earrings that I could wear with them. I loved the star design of the Cruz Huggie hoops and the simplicity of the mini Huggie hoops behind them. They're both 14 karat gold plated over 100% recycled sterling silver, so they are sustainable and they just look so good together. I love them so much. So let's go ahead and get started with the makeup. The first thing I like to do is prime my skin with a De-Slick spray from Urban Decay, as well as a primer from Covergirl. The De-Slick spray from Urban Decay is going to help make the makeup last longer and control the oil, and then the True Blend Pore Minimizing Primer is going to smooth everything out. So then I'll go straight into concealer. I like this one from Kosas Cosmetics. Not really sure if I'm saying it right, but that's what I think it is. And I just use that to conceal any like redness or blemishes that I have on my skin. And before I blend it out, I'm using the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer Pot from IT Cosmetics. This is just going to kind of neutralize any dark circles or redness that I have underneath my eyes. And I'm just using my fingers to blend it out. I'm using the tiniest bit and just applying it around my entire eye area. The majority of my makeup is going to be just like a light layer of concealer just to even out any like uneven spots and weird coloring, obviously. I do want to brighten underneath my eyes just a little bit. I'm using the tiniest bit of the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer from IT Cosmetics. This is the illuminating one. I'm going for a dewy, glowy makeup look, and I obviously want that to start with the base makeup. I just like to personally do concealer before I do the foundation, but that is totally up to you. The foundation that I will be using is a mixture of the Foundcealer Multitasking Foundation from Tarte and the Tarte Amazonian Clay Tinted Moisturizer. I like this combination because it is very lightweight. Both of them have like a very moisturizing dewy texture. The Foundcealer just adds a little bit more coverage, but I'm just adding that to the areas basically where I didn't put concealer. I'm not going to be like overlapping them. I don't want anything to be too cakey or too many layers because it is going to be very easy to move if you have a ton of makeup on your face. This just kind of like sinks into the skin and obviously evens everything out. I find just from personal experience, the less makeup you have on your face, the less likely it is to notice if any of it like moves around. So then after I do the foundation and concealer, I'm going to put another layer of the De-Slick spray. You can use any type of setting spray. This is just the one that I like to use at this point, and I'm using my little beauty sponge from the Body Shop to press everything down. And then I'm also going to use my little handheld fan. This is just me being really extra, obviously not necessary. I got this one from Amazon. You might have seen it in my last video. But then I'm gonna do a little bit of sculpting, and I'm only doing this to kind of like, I shouldn't have even said sculpting. It's more of just like bronzing up my skin a little bit, but I'm keeping it on like the higher points of my face just to look like I have a bit of a tan going on. I am gonna use it to sculpt around my chin though and just add a bit more dimension. Kind of unnecessary on my nose, but it's just something that I like to do, especially if you are going to be removing your mask if you're like outside. So I'm just going to blend this out. It just gives a really nice like sun-kissed bronzy look to your skin, and because I'm keeping it on the higher points of my face, I'm still going to be able to see that bronziness over top of the mask because it's not going to be covered by that. So obviously just do it wherever you think that like the sun would naturally hit your face. And then I'm going to set it, but I'm using a like luminescent setting powder. This is from Becca Cosmetics and it is called Golden Hour. So it has like a really pretty, like I said, luminescent finish, but it doesn't look sparkly. It just looks beautiful and glowy. So I'm still setting everything down, but I'm not getting rid of like that glow that, you know, we're already working so hard on getting. For filling in my eyebrows, I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil in the shade medium brown, and I feel like I spend a little bit more time on like perfecting my eyebrows lately. Just something that I like to do. I think I'm overthinking it now because wearing a mask, obviously people are looking at like the upper part of your face, so I always want my eyebrows to look as best as possible. Again, totally unnecessary. This is just what I've been doing lately. And then I just brush them out and I set them in place using the Essence Clear Lash and Brow Gel. I think I've been using the Essence Lash and Brow Gel since I started my channel pretty much, and I've been using it for this long. So I love it. I'm going to continue doing it. And sometimes I just use this by itself without even actually filling in my brows. Just kind of depends on whatever I'm doing that day. For my eyeshadow, I want to keep it really bronzy and like warm tone, so I'm using the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking the shade Weekender and I'm blending that over my entire lid area, so into my crease, and just kind of blending it out. This is just like a transition color. I feel like that's like the classic thing to say in a YouTube makeup tutorial, but that's exactly what it is. It's just gonna make all the other colors easier to blend out. So I'm also gonna apply that underneath my lash line, like almost into the inner corner. And then I'm taking the shade called Riff, and this is gonna be like really packed onto my lid. So I'm using a shorter, denser eyeshadow brush so that I get more pigment out of it. And I'm focusing on the lid, and then I will be going back over it to actually blend it out. So I'm gonna go back to a fluffy brush and start blending that into my crease and a little bit outwards. I always kind of extend it out towards like my ear, and by doing that it just kind of elongates my eyes a little bit. My eyes can look quite round and they are slightly downturned at the ends, and I like it if they look a bit more like lifted and elongated. So that's just why I like to do this. Obviously that is a personal preference. And then I will also add some of it to the bottom lash line. I really like to add it like almost into the inner corner, but I will be highlighting that, and I'm using the shade Breakaway to do the highlighting. And lately I've really been liking like a pretty light shimmery color on my brow bone. This is something that I used to do a long time ago, and for some reason I stopped because it looks so good. I don't know why I stopped, but I will be adding that to the inner corner. It's very subtle. For mascara, I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion mascara and just applying a couple coats. Obviously, if you were going to an event and you wanted your eyes to look a little bit more dramatic and you had to wear your mask for the whole time, go ahead and throw on some falsies. I think that would be really fun. For my bottom lashes, I like to use a different mascara because I like the wand of this one. It's the Burt's Bees Nourishing mascara. It is actually black, even though the like tube is brown. I think it comes in brown as well, but I really wanted my eyes to look a little bit like more defined, so that's why I used black. I did go back into the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking the shade called Blaze, and I'm applying that right onto the center of my lids. This is going to make your eyes pop, so I wanted to do this. It's just something else to like make your eyes look a little bit nicer when you're wearing a mask, and it just draws more attention to it and just adds more dimension, so it looks really pretty. It's just like a shimmery shade similar to the other colors. For blush, not really necessary if you are going to be using a mask for the whole night, but there are, or day, whatever you're doing, there are times when you can remove your mask, like if you're eating or if you're outside or something. So I just do a little bit of that, and I will be highlighting. I'm using this one from this Too Faced highlighter palette. It has like 3 different levels of intensity of highlighters. I'm using the like middle intensity one, and I'm applying the highlighter just like slightly higher than I normally would. I just want to be able to see that highlight with the mask on, so it's still going to show above it. And then I also like to do it at the top of the bridge of my nose, just defines it a little bit more. This is the time where I'm using a second setting spray. This is the Ultra Matte one. You can still use the De-Slick one. You can use whatever one you're using. I just happen to have 2 different types. This is going to keep the makeup setting in place as well. I've used the setting spray like 3 different times, but this is really how you get your makeup to stay. It just seals in every layer if you're going to be using that like dewy base makeup. So for lips, I like to use a lip liner. The lip liner is going to keep whatever lip color you're on lasting even longer. So if you are going to wear a mask, this is going to be still on your lips. I love this shade. It's called Naked. It's from Urban Decay. I've used a lot of Urban Decay products in this video, but this looks like just a really great natural color that is going to stay on your lips for a long time. For lipstick on top of it, I wanted like a moisturizing layer. This is actually the shade that I created at the Bite Beauty Lab when I was in Toronto. I named it Luna. I'm sure that they have shades that are similar to this, but any type of like nude shade that has a little bit of warmth in it is going to work really well for this look. So that's literally all that I did. Actually, that sounds like a lot. It was kind of a lot of steps, but this is how you're going to get your makeup to last a really long time if you're going to be wearing a mask and you still want that dewy look. This is what I've been doing to my hair very recently. I love this hairstyle in the summer, especially to show off the jewelry that I'm wearing. Love these pieces from Ana Luisa, so I don't want them hidden by my hair. So I just kind of like tease the crown of my head, smooth everything out, and then I put it in this like low, sleek bun. I've been obsessed with doing my hair like this. It takes no time at all, but it just looks so polished because everything is like pulled back nicely. After I put it in a little bun like this, it's like a little looped bun, I just kind of tug at the base of the bun so that it gives my hair like a little bit more volume, and then I always like to finish it off with a little scrunchie. I love this one because I'm wearing like just a white top and it just gives a cute pattern to my hair. And then I will choose my mask, and the mask that I'm wearing is usually going to be a solid color if I have something else with a pattern going on, and I also don't want to take away from like the jewelry that I'm wearing, the makeup look, the outfit, and then that is the completed look. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for working with me in this video. I'm obsessed with their jewelry. It is extremely impressive. All of their pieces are so trendy and cute, and also things that I've actually been looking for a very long time, so I was super happy to see these items. Again, I will list everything that I'm wearing in the description box below so you can check them out, and there will be a discount as well. Let me know what other types of videos you guys would like to see on my channel, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!